can do is focus on consumers. And for too long, retailers, and frankly brands as well, haven't focused so much on the consumer. They've focused on execution. And what they need to do is go back to the idea that people, individuals, are the ones that are buying products and they're shopping in the stores. And so to work to develop relationships with those people through data that they're able to obtain before, during, and after a sale is probably the most important thing. Where e-commerce tends to have an advantage over bricks and mortar retail is that e-commerce is able to collect a lot of data. Brick and mortar retail can also collect a lot of data, they just haven't been leveraging it as they should. And if they start to do that, they'll get a more nuanced view of their consumer and will have do a better job of serving them. This is something that's really near and dear to my heart because brands and retailers don't work well together today, and they need to start to work really, really well because consumers will go and do whatever they want to do. They have their phone at their sides. They're able to go anywhere literally in the retail world at the touch of a button and do that. My analogy is the three-legged race. You know, you don't have to be the fastest to win the three-legged race. You have to be the best coordinated. And if brands and retailers can develop that level of coordination in delivering what consumers are looking for in a shopping experience, they'll succeed. Personalization, and not just putting a monogram on a bag, but the ability to know that their experience is really strongly personalized. When you look at more of the luxury retailers and more of the luxury retail sort of channels, you'll see that retailers are investing a lot in technology that enables their store associates to know about a consumer when they come into the store and know what their preferences are. A really good case study recently was one of the luxury retailers in the US. One of their best customers, a man who spent, tens of thousands of dollars a year at this store, all of a sudden they were seeing that he was searching for women's items online, and he never really ever bought women's items. He was only ever buying men's suits and things like that. And when they armed their associates with this information so that when he came into the store next time, they were also able to cross-sell to him from a different category, which is the kind of personalization that is possible but is not currently being leveraged as often as it should. Collecting data. Data is the most important thing that you have, not because it is itself valuable, but data when you apply it is valuable. A good way of thinking about it is sort of like turbocharging an engine. When you have exhaust that you're feeding back into the engine to make the engine run better, you're taking a byproduct and turning it back into fuel. And as you create more byproduct, you create more fuel. And so the more data you have, the more that you leverage, the better the experience, which creates more data that you can leverage to create a better experience, and you have this nice virtual cycle of activity.